Hello, this is Lisa Hazard and Misty Lure with the podcast We Are All Psychic. And today we don't have any guests. Today it's just me and Misty again. And Misty, you still think we're all psychic?
Um,
You always have to think about it, don't you?
mm-hmm. I'd love to keep the audience waiting. Um, yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, she does. Okay. I do too. I think we're all psychic.
So do you think we're still all psychic?
I do think it. I think. I believe it, and I wholeheartedly endorse it. Apparently,
especially lately.
Podcast, yeah, lately. Yeah. So no, we're thinking of a topic for a podcast. I'm sorry, it's been a while since we posted anything. It's been about a week or so. I wanted to talk with Misty and to you guys, the listeners, about when huge changes happen in your life and what you do about it, especially in your spirituality, with your sanity. I mean, the part of your spirituality that is linked directly to your sanity and your emotions, because I've never thought of psychic as a spiritual thing. I've always thought of it as a sense.
Yes.
But when certain things happen in life that are, even if, say, I make them happen, those things are like, they need to be explored in a different area, not just my heart, not just my mind. I need to find a bigger purpose for it, a bigger reason. I want to find a bigger reason for it. It's not just what it is. So in August, on August 19th, right now in astrology, Uranus is in Taurus. And if you follow astrology, a lot of people are very excited about this. The last time it was in Taurus, last time Uranus was in Taurus was during World War II. And you saw how that went.
The Great Depression.
Yeah, the Great Depression too.
Yeah.
And so on August 19th, Uranus went retrograde, which means the planet appears to move backwards in space from the human eye, from our point of view. And on that day, I ended my marriage. And it was supposed to be a big shake-up day I didn't know it until I read about the astrology after the morning it happened. Or, of course, it happened first thing when I woke up. So I was pretty surprised that there was actually an astrological huge influence involved in happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So so I don't live where I used to anymore. I have a new place and I love it. This was my choice, but it was a long time to figure out. So with my spirit, with my spirituality, I mean, going through this, it felt like it was something I needed to do, not just because I wanted to, because I didn't. I wanted things to go a different way. And not because I felt forced to. I wanted to change my life for the better.
Yes. And I saw that change coming.
Yeah.
I saw it coming in you, but I knew that you had to experience it for yourself. I knew that I couldn't tell you, what, don't do this or don't do that or don't do this, because you had to figure it out yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you do it by yourself and you figure stuff out by yourself, you learn more.
Yeah, you do. And I always want to learn. I don't like learning the hard way, but I do it a lot.
Me too.
It sticks with
you. Yes. Especially women, I think. Women like to nurture every dang thing they see and love.
Yeah.
And we're all about our feelings. And when that gets jacked up, we're like, we don't know how to handle it a lot of the time.
Yeah, I mean, we're trained from like age 11 or 12 typically.
We can't understand why people.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, it just went. I was saying that when we hit women, when we're like 11 or 12, we start getting a period or a menstrual cycle, and most of us almost all of us, and our moods will swing with our menstrual cycles. So we learn at a very young age how to adapt to mood swings and
Yes, we do.
when nothing's happened except our bodies, you know, doing something.
Yeah.
Nothing's so happened to affect our moods. Oh my gosh, there's a huge storm outside all of a sudden. Is it raining over where you are, Misty?
I don't know.
It's just a vicious torrential downpour, a lot of wind. Um, Sorry, that was an aside. But yeah, like, so I think, you know, there is a
It
big
looks like
difference.
it's coming here.
Do you see it? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, there is a big difference between the way like the typical woman will approach a situation, a typical man, you know. And
Yeah.
I don't think I did something that a typical woman would do because I feel like a lot of women are trapped because they have
Yes,
children and
they are.
they can't work, or they could work but they
Right.
wouldn't get to raise their children, or you know,
I
they wouldn't be able to make much
agree.
money because they had to raise the children at one point, or you know. And I didn't have that situation. I didn't have biological children, but I did have stepsons. I do have stepsons, and they're going to stay a part of my life if they want to. It's up to them, I
Of
guess.
course. No, they will.
I
I
think so.
already know they will.
I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, I already know that.
I trust you.
But you know, and a lot of times, you know, we will stay in situations that are not healthy for us because we want to try to make it better. And we want to try to say, oh, well, he'll be better tomorrow, or, you know, things will change. I can change him, you know, and you go through all these stages, and hopefully you finally get to the point where you're like, you know what? I can't change him. This is how it is. I've got to move on, you know?
Yeah, and it wasn't so much. I mean, I was on Instagram sometime in the spring, and I was, you know, Instagram. I mean, I love Instagram, and I hate it sometimes too because there's trolls. They've harassed me before for my profession, calling me a charlatan, and then tagging me and putting me on posts and all
So
this. That was really
whatever.
horrid. I left Instagram a
Yeah.
lovely review. I was very upset when I left it. I should probably change it because it's not Instagram's fault. But they didn't take the post down. um, Anyway, I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a post that said, you can't make him love you the way you want to be loved, or don't expect to,
Yeah,
or
I love
something like
that.
that. You can't make him, or don't make him.
Yeah.
You can't make someone love you the way you want to
The
be
key
loved.
word is make.
Yeah.
Make. You
Yeah.
can't make something that's already set in stone. You can't.
And I just realized that I wasn't loved the way I wanted to be, you know,
Yeah.
the whole
And
package.
unfortunately, sometimes it takes separation to realize that, you
Yeah.
know, and then you start to see things in a different way.
Yeah.
But I am so proud of you and what you've done. And uh, I mean, you're standing on your own 2 feet, and you were determined to do it. Once
Yeah.
you made up your mind, you went full force. And I'm telling you guys, she did it. She was like, I'm done. And I kept telling her, you know, once you get out, you're going to start feeling better. All that negative energy is going to, you know, flow away. And it's starting to
It
now,
is.
you know,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy for you. So happy.
It's so quiet here.
Yeah. And that's something that you have to get used to. Like,
I
I was
love it. Oh,
thinking
I'm not. I
earlier,
don't have any problem with it. I
I
adore
know,
it. I don't
I
even have a
know.
TV. I'm so excited. Well, I brought one.
See,
No one
and
was
that's the
using, but
thing
I
I
haven't done
struggle
anything
with,
with it. Yeah. What's that?
because I don't get enough.
You don't give enough.
It's like I really want my own
Oh, I know what you
room to
mean.
lock my and not let anybody ever. And I am such a person that needs alone time.
I
Like,
know.
I need time to myself.
I know. Me too. Yeah. I would go into the office in the old house that I lived in,
Yeah.
and that's where I hung out. It was a closet office. It was yeah, it smelled lovely. Lots of sage was burned in there.
Uh-huh. I bet it was. Smoked it up, didn't you?
Oh yeah, lots of sage. All the clothes smelled like sage. The
Yeah. And I
sage is
mean,
like, that's
huh?
something I would like to say to anyone who's going through a rough time. Burning some sage. If you hate the smell, it probably won't help you. But I can burn sage and just relax, like seriously, just burning it and like blowing in my face and putting it all over me. It just makes me feel better. That's where like the spiritual techniques can come in and like make things not as hard, not as
Yeah. Just
gut
calmer, I think.
wrenching. Yeah. I mean, I think the actual split of the it was really difficult, but coming to the decision, it took months and months, and when I did it, it was, you know, but like looking at the
Mm.
long time I was with this person and compared to the short amount of time I had to stay in the house until I could find a place, which was like 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. No, I guess it was almost a whole month because it was the 15th when I moved in. So that was a lot harder. the
Yeah, I know.
yeah. But it's not that I hate this person. I love this person.
Well,
It's not working. And
no.
so with me, I always
I
want
always said you never know somebody till you divorce them.
I'm finding that out too.
I
Yeah, that's
always said that,
interesting.
and it's true.
I've been through a divorce
Yeah,
before,
you
but I
will.
just
I
stopped
mean,
talking. Yeah, yeah. There was nothing like this one. So
but it's the truth. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You find out some
So
things
tell
that
us about like tell us about like how you were feeling months ago about how you saw this kind of coming.
well, it was probably into the new year. I just started having some old things happen like that would happen when I was younger. I don't want to get too into it. It's personal. But for the listeners, I'm sure now you really want to know. but but I just realized I started doing an old habit I did when I was younger. When I was with someone, I would lose interest and I started doing that same thing that I did way long ago when I was in my 20s.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I said, "What am I doing? What am I doing? What's going on? Why is this happening? Why?" And then I just saw visions of things happening and changing, and I didn't understand what was going on. The Looking back, I wasn't being honest with myself.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be, you know?
I know. I know.
Yeah, because it would lead to this, but this is really great so far.
Well,
um,
it happened in the time it was
I think she's saying it happened at a time it's supposed to, but she cut out. She'll be back. Come on. Come on, Misty. You can do it. Well, she never came back, but she got knocked out by the storm on her end on the internet. Um, so it's just me. It's just me. It's not such a bad thing. If any of you who are listening are in situations where you may not know what you feel, you may not know for sure what you'd want to do about anything that's troubling you in a relationship or with children or parents or sisters, brothers, friends, something's not working for you, talk it out. And if that doesn't work, you have options. You always have options. And that's one thing I wasn't allowing myself to see. I know I always have options, but the big option that I chose in this situation was a very hard one. And it was mine. It's kind of cool to be able to embrace the kind of power that I have to control my life in this way. But it's also very disappointing to have to let go of something I really invested a lot in and really cared about. Of course, we'll stay friends. Everybody says that. So we will. Um, so, in the spiritual sense, I felt like I needed freedom from certain things in my life that were oppressing me. And I tried to talk about it, and I couldn't get anywhere with it for years. So, this is a choice I made. So, I saw all these visions of things coming, Does that mean I would have made this choice no matter what? Or were those visions that I saw encouraging me to do it? Because I'm seeing the things happening now that I saw February, March, April of 2021. It's September 2021. And the timelessness kind of feeling just exists when you see those visions, and when I see those visions and try to figure out what the hell was that? What is going on? I see these visions for a lot of other people in readings, or just do, or I look and see something. I've never had anything this big go down in my life. Something this, well, I've had big things happen. Who hasn't? But I haven't had anything that I have made happen willingly that's so destructive to a lot of people. And I'm sorry if I hurt anyone. So when you put the psychic into this, or let's say you take the psychic out, there's not much there for me to work with without the energy. Taking the psychic out, taking the juju out of the situation, the magic, and what's the point without it? I wanted to pursue my spirituality, I guess. I wanted to pursue my career. I wanted to have peace and quiet. And I wanted to give you guys some good podcasts. So I'll tell you what, that's what I'm going to do. I promise. Soon we'll have a lot of great guests. And I don't have any excuse to leave y'all hanging anymore. Listeners, thank you so much for always being there. I want to thank my sponsor, Everclear. It's an advice app where you can get your advice from empaths and psychics. Everclear.com. It's where you get the clarity you need to create the life you deserve. It's a great place. I worked there too. It's wonderful. Listeners, I love you guys, and I appreciate you for being there always. I can see you. I see you. Oh, I'm looking at you right now. Oh, look at you. What are you doing? Oh, you got headphones on. Just kidding. I can't see you. Maybe I'll try. Maybe you should try. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.